going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for a Group 4 race on Gran Turismo Sports. Now continuing on to be able to race on Tokyo Expressway for 3 laps. So looks like going for a number 3 Group 4 car is going to use with the Peugeot RCZ. So this is going to get everything Will might do perfectly well to be able to take the understeer. Will might take the good challenge. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. So let's go and let's get ready to race to get started. So everything is doing well to be able to take much more understeering turns to be able to keep it up and keep going faster. So hope we did pretty well, because as always going to be able to drive faster, Will might get easily to be able to increase the driver rating. So that could be the only safe haven for having a good race to be able to keep up and drive faster as much as we get. Well, in that case, that could be able to do pretty well if we had to be able to stay strong by having a Super GT race, and the Mazda Roadsters 1-make challenge is going to be quite very challenging to be able to keep up. So let's just going to be able to be sure, because it's always having a hard race to be able to make sure, because it's always happens sometimes if we have to be able to make sure, because race A is definitely might be able the safest race that we will always want to enjoy. By having the moment to be able to do some more contingency of the race, we might be able to do easily, we might be able to drive faster, we might get ourselves to be re-improved for our driver rating, is definitely might be getting in for. But sometimes exiting the race, that might affect the driver rating sometimes, because if anybody really wants to be able to have a good clean race. So this is going to get everything to be able to take plenty of last minute video segments until now for the next daily race for this time of the next week. Is going to get everything will get started out to begin. Now this is going to get everything we'll be able to get started for taking 3 laps around the tracks. So hope we might be able to take some time to be able to get prepared for it. So this is definitely might be able to be ready to be able to take a good Group 4 race. Will might be quite giving a lot of time to race to relax. So this is going to be able to do better well to be able to get. Now, hope this is definitely might be able to make sure that TCS should probably be able to change up on it. So this is going to be able to change up the balance on the brakes as well. So this is going to get everything to be able to take that D-pack control to be able to make a good well response for it. So that should be able to do the trick, and then this is going to be able to drive faster to keep it up and keep it going. So safety's off, and then this is going to get everything will go drive faster to be much as proceed to be able to get forward to be able to go in. Hope I can probably able to make it, and then this is going to get everything will get simple in to be able to get settled in for. Okay, just going to keep it well cautioned, and then getting a little bit well impact for one of the opponents. So this is going to get pretty hard to get to be able to make sure. It is pretty difficult to be able to stay steady on this one. So this is going to need to be able to make sure to be very careful. Now, looks like this is going to get pretty hard on this one, so just going to keep it a little bit more moderate track to be able to make sure, because taking a good race without a penalty hit to be able to avoid it, that is going to get everything to be possible by necessary. Is going to get everything Will might stay on track to be very careful. So hope everybody did pretty well, because this is going to get very harder against that. This is going to get everything by a super risk Will might be able to take. So don't get yourself ruining up the moment, because, well, it is definitely might be pretty hard, because it gets very severe challenging moments that this is going to get everything Will might stay on it. Now this is going to be able to press forward, and then this is going to be able to stay on in on the sport place, so that Will might be able to make it safer it gets. But it will always going to need to do properly well, that this is going to need to be able to take plenty much more understeer turns. Is going to get everything real closer it gets. Now, well, every time of this race for this week, and it's always very challenging for us, but we tried everything because taking much oversteer on the Super GT and the Mazda Roadster's one-make challenge is very super hard. So if we have to make sure that this is going to need to be able to keep it well, good harmony racing balancing moment, is going to get everything has to be able to keep it up on it. Now, it is going to be able to make sure, because taking a few more practice, so don't get yourself stressed out, because this is going to might need to be able to take much usual practice to be able to go in. Well, on second thought, this is definitely might be able to see safety line just definitely slamming by accident. Just going to make sure to be very careful when the opponent is about to be able to make a one braking point by the good direction. It's going to be a little bit time of the handling issue. Is going to get everything we might have a time moment to spare for. Now let's just going to get everything, we'll stay on it, and then just going to keep it well understeer turns. We might be able to go moderate. Is going to get everything, we'll stay on track. Going to keep it well, pressure up and stay on it. Now it is definitely might be going in. Probably able to do it, so hope this will might be able to take a few turns of this one, so it will might be able to get on the way to be able to keep it in for this time. Alright, back onto fourth place. Now let's just going to be able to make sure that this is going to be able to take plenty more clean race. Will might be able to have a chance to be able to climb up onto the driver rating, so it will might be quite very easily that this is definitely might be able to help out for. So looks like it's going to be able to full speed up ahead to be able to make it closer onto the third and final lap. Now this is definitely might be able to be ready to be able to keep it in. Will might keep moving forward, so every mistake happens, but sometimes we have to be able to learn every time of this week's daily race. If we have to be able to have a better one for tomorrow of next week, it's going to get everything will might be quite very easier to get, so it will might be able to take last minute segments, will might be able to be on video, so this is definitely might be able to work well, but it always going to be able to take plenty more good racing, that this is going to be able to do plenty much safer it gets, so it will might help, but it will always to be able to take balance of performance. What I recommend will might be able to make it very easier to get, will might be able to be make it simple to be able to take a lot of good understeer turns will go in. Now looks like this is going to be able to take that speed curve. It's going to go in, and then this is definitely might be able to keep it well, hold on the throttle. We might be able to stay on track. We might get there. Just going to hang on, and then this is going to be able to stay on in fourth place much longer it gets to be able to get in there. So this is definitely might be able to do perfectly well. So it might be the best to be able to use race A, could be much easier for us to be able to drive faster. Going in to take that last turn, so this is going to be able to take that final stretch. We might be able to take the long way to get there. Getting closer, so this is definitely might be going smooth sailing. We might be on the way to be able to get there. Now, hope this is definitely might be quite very good to be able to race on Tokyo Expressway for 3 laps. We might be able to take a good, safe haven way to be able to get there. So, looks like that was definitely might be doing good to be able to have a good 4th place finish. So, hope we did pretty well to be able to keep up by taking a lot of faster turns. We might go on the understeer. We might be doing good to see that which weight type is definitely might be quite good capable of, so it might be quite doing good. So that was a very good clean race out there, folks. So hope they did pretty good. So they tried their best, because it will always gonna need to do some more practice, including all of us, that we might be doing a lot more better if we had to keep it up. So taking a good race position by one is definitely might be okay. So that might be able to have a good 4th place finish. So this is definitely might need to be able to continuing up to keep up for having a lot of good faster race. We might give a moment to spare. So just gonna be able to have a good 4th place earnings to be able to need to stack up on it. So everything is quite doing well to see it. So it will always going to be able to stay on the blue. Will also to be able to give a good increase of the sportsmanship rating. Will might be able to have a spare chance to do it. So the best option to be able to make a good driver rating increase is going to be on race A. So this is definitely might be doing well to be able to enjoy for having a good Group 4 race on Tokyo Expressway. So good thing the Peugeot RCZ Gr.4 is definitely might be doing good to take a good moderation handling. Will might be able to go faster. So looks like going in to be able to race for the Renault Sport Magni Gr.4 for the next race. We'll be doing good to be able to keep up, and we'll always do the best. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.